Where's Sophie?
Right. Get in there.
I'm as close as I can get to you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move the camera half cut off Gabby maybe. Oh, there we go. Good, good,
My
good.
knee.
All right. All right. Are we live?
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah.
Turn
All
your
right.
volume down.
Turn your volume down. All right, we're live. Why does my hair look so funny? All right.
Pause live video.
Did I pause it? Okay. Welcome to our live video. We haven't done a live, I feel like, in a really, really, really long time, but we're excited to see you guys and be with you guys. I feel like the camera we're using is maybe not. Oh, she has a M&M.
Molly.
No M&M's for you, Molly.
Come here.
Anyway, we wanted to do a live with you guys because one, we miss you, and two, Gabby got a new horse, and we know you guys have so many questions, and we want to answer them for you. And Gabby's trying to get an M&M because she dropped it, and her dog was trying to eat it. So for anybody who's new to our channel, I'm Laura. This is Sophie. This is Gabby. We got Sam here, and we are Day by Day Vlogs. We started this channel so long ago to chronicle our journey to getting our first horse. Both the girls were really little, and they wanted a horse so much. They took lessons. They've taken lessons since just before they turned 4, and they wanted a horse so badly. And through the course of this journey, we've gotten 6 horses. 6 horses. 6? Now 7 maybe. So we are at this stage in our journey where everything's changing and we're growing and we're changing all the rules. We have gone from our very first rated show ever last year to having new aspirations and new goals for this year. And we got Molly here. She's trying to get.
Wants the M&Ms.
She wants the M&Ms. Anyway, we're gonna get started. I wrote down a lot of your questions, and I'm gonna go through them, and we're gonna try and answer them. You guys commented them on yesterday's video or last night's video and today's video, and we're gonna try and go through those. And then at the end of the video, I'm gonna let you guys ask us any more questions if you have them. Also, I want to shout out our moderator. We have a moderator on this channel. You guys know that. She is very quiet, very steadfast, just takes care of the comments and never causes a problem, and I appreciate that so much. And one thing I really like about this moderator is that she agrees the way that I do. She feels the same way that I do, that she doesn't like delete comments or block people that have an opinion that differs from ours. And I think that's super important because a lot of YouTube is super fake. A lot of channels only post kind comments, and I want people to have a say. I want people to feel heard. I want to be inclusive. So she only deletes and blocks comments that are totally unkind. So anyway, shout out to her for moderating this video or this live and for moderating our channel. All right, are you guys ready? All right, now that's all done. Here we go.
I'm still eating my piece.
All right, so we're going to start with the questions and how they came from our YouTube channel. So question number 1 is, are we keeping Chino?
I don't know.
Are we keeping Chino?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm the only one who knows. Me and the coach are the only one that knows all the questions.
Okay.
So we are keeping Chino. Chino is an awesome hunter.
Got $1.
Wow, Grace's Life with
€1.
Horses and Dogs sent us €1. That's so cool.
Wait, how
Thank
much
you.
is euro in Canadian dollars?
Is that $100? Thank you. That's so kind. Okay, so we are keeping Chino. We are keeping Chino. He's an awesome hunter horse. I told you in other videos that I think we figured Chino out, you guys. I think we figured it out. He's had, over the last 2 years that we've had him, he's had little teeny tiny niggling issues that never amount to anything. We've had our vet look at him. We've had our massage therapist, our chiropractor, all look at him, and our farrier so many times, and nobody can put a finger on it, but I think we figured it out. $1.42. Wow, that's amazing. So anyways, we are keeping Chino. He's awesome. I think we got him figured out. He has a little bit of an abscess. He's a small abscess right now currently. But once that's done, I think
We got him.
Grace's Life with Horses gave us another $1.42.
Sophie, it's gonna show up all the time, so stop.
Oh, it's just gonna keep showing up. Okay, so thank you. Anyway, so definitely keeping Chino. He's an amazing horse. We love him. I think he's amazing for us. Gabby came 10th and 12th out of 59 people, 49 people. 10th and 12th at her first rated show on that horse. And so I think that that's amazing. Holy heck, Jessica Gray. She just sent us $20. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so question number 2. Thank you so much.
Once you answer that question.
Yeah, so how old or how tall is Grayfin? How old and how tall is Grayfin?
Grayfin is 11 and he's 16 too.
16 and he's
So like
11.
1 inch shorter than my horse.
Are we changing his name?
No.
Ever?
No.
No.
What's his show name?
What is his show
We
name?
don't know.
We don't
gotta
know.
ask Brandon.
We gotta ask Brandon. No chocolate for you, Miss Molly. So we don't know what his show name is. His name is Finn. I love the name. We have Goldfin and we have Grayfin. And long ago we had a psychic come and talk to Goldfin, and Goldfin said he wants to be a champion, and I believe that Finns like to win. Finn is like a sporty, I don't know, I love the name, I love it for him. He is Grayfin in my heart, and even if we end up with 2 Finns, oh well, we have a way of separating them, Grayfin and Goldfin, or Grayfin and just Finn. Will we ever get him seen by a chiropractor?
He gets chiropractic treatments done all the time.
Yeah, Brandon already has had him treated with a chiropractor. He gets chiropractic treatments. We will continue with our chiropractor as well, and massage therapist. He'll be treated just like all of our horses. But before we even get really into this whole Grayfin thing, I think we should talk about what is our lease. So you guys know we're leasing a Grayfin, and we want to do things differently this time. We want to not rush in and get a horse and have to be trying to figure it all out. It took us a really long time to decide what we wanted to do. And what we decided with our coach is that we're going to lease him for 6 months. And then at the end of the 6 months, we can reassess. And if we still like him and he's working out for us, then we can lease him again, or we can buy him. We can lease him over and over and over and over again, or we can buy him. And also, if something doesn't work out for us, we can end the lease at any time. So it's just like the best of both worlds. Him and Gabby are doing really well right now. She really enjoys riding him and spending time with him, and it's something that we want to pursue. Also, I want to say that a lot of young riders have more than one horse that they bring along in the show season. And so it's not unheard of in this area and other areas for a young rider to have more than one horse. So I don't feel like we're doing anything outrageous by having 2 horses for Gabby to ride currently, especially because we've had problems with Chino in the past and we don't want to overburden him at show season. All right.
She just jumped up there.
I can't see what it says.
Are y'all keeping storm?
Oh, are you all keeping storm? Yeah, we're gonna get there. So are you gonna be riding in Brandon's saddle, Grayfin and Brandon's saddle, or your saddle? Brandon's saddle. So Brandon, it's still Brandon's horse, and he is still gonna be maintaining the horse. He's going to be riding the horse. He's going to be showing the horse, and Gabby's leasing him. So Gabby will be able to do all of those things as well, but she will ride him in the saddle that is his. What breed is he? Do you know what he is?
No. All I know is that he's a warm blood.
Yeah, he is a warm blood. He's a Dutch warm blood. So
Yeah, that's
he's
what
a registered what is it called? I can't even say the words. Say the thing. Hold on here. I'm never going to find it. And I lost my YouTube. Okay. So I don't know. KPU something. I don't know what it's called. It's some big, huge registration name. But he is a registered Dutch warm blood. He's made up of a couple of different breeds. So can we lease to own eventually? So yes, absolutely. Our lease is open. At the end of our lease, we can choose to stop our lease tomorrow and buy him outright. We can lease him for 2 years and then buy him outright. We can absolutely buy him. Basically, us leasing him is just a way to make sure that he doesn't get leased out or bought by somebody else. Gabby is going to be able to ride him, to continue to ride him. So somebody wanted to know, are we also going to show Chino? Are you going to show Chino as well? She doesn't know. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. So our show plans for this year tentatively are that Brandon is going to help show Grayfin because it'll be his first actual rated shows in the hunter jumper world, and so he's gonna kind of bring him along at the same time as Gabby, do a lot of trainer rides. He's gonna help make Grayfin into what Gabby wants him to be, and I think that's super important. So Brandon's gonna probably show him in some of the jumping things at Trillium, and then Gabby is also going to show him, but she might do something like an equitation class or like an equitation jumping class, stuff like that, right? You're okay with that?
Yeah.
And so she's also going to show Chino. She's going to continue to show Chino because that's her horse and she loves him.
My dog is also giving me toys.
What is the plan for Chino? So the plan for Chino is that Gabby's going to continue to ride him. She does continue to ride him. I did see some questions where people were asking like, hey, how come Gabby doesn't ride Chino? She definitely does ride him. Like I said, he has a small abscess that we discovered yesterday, and so he'll be having a little bit of time to get that resolved. But she is going to continue to train him and ride him, and she's going to show him again. He did so well last year at Trillium at his first. Not his first, but at her first rated show, and she definitely wants to show him again. Also, Chino is going to be teaching Sophie a bunch of things. She's going to ride him as well in some lessons. At least one lesson a week. We're going to try and get her on Chino. So somebody else wants to know, what about Sophie and Finn? What about you and Sophie? You and Finn, Sophie?
Huh?
What about you and Finn?
Like what?
So, are you going to show Finn this year?
Yes.
Where are you showing him?
Trillium.
Yeah, so Sophie's going to join the ranks this year and show Trillium. What are you showing?
Jumpers.
Jumpers. She wants to show the jumpers with Finn. Finn has shown an affinity for jumpers. He seems to like it. And so, she is going to do that. Are you going to be showing Chino this year?
Probably not, because I like doing jumpers and he's a hunter.
Yeah, and they're not ready. Like, our goal with Sophie and Chino is that Chino will be able to teach Sophie a lot of the things that she needs to learn. But it's pretty late in the season, and I just don't know for sure if Sophie and Chino would be ready to show. I don't know if, and hunters is not Gabby's or Sophie's thing. So, Finn and Sophie. So Sophie is planning to show Finn this year, and then we assume that she's going to be too tall for him very soon, very quickly. And this is probably, but I don't know for sure, his very last show season with Sophie. And yeah, and maybe Gabby will show him.
I'm not too busy.
Yeah, she's not too busy because she has 2 horses. So Sophie, what would we do with Finn after this year?
I'm never gonna sell him, but I would lease him out.
So she would like to keep him forever, and she would like to ride him forever. She would never like to grow out of him. She just wants him, and that's it, because she loves him with her whole heart. That's all she wants in life is Finn. And the sad reality is that there may come a time after this summer where she does have to make a choice. She doesn't want him to just be sitting there while she's learning and connecting with another horse. She has made it clear that we won't be selling him. She said that if she can find an appropriate family or an appropriate rider for him, that she will consider leasing him out after this show season. And it might be hard for some people to understand why we would do that, but for us, it's about keeping our horse safe, being able to keep our horse safe for as long as we can. Gabby, what do you want to do? Hunters or jumpers?
Both.
You do want to do both?
Yeah.
Would you ever do jumpers on Grayfin?
Probably. At least once.
Yeah, like she might really get into that. You never know. So somebody else wanted to know, do you do vet checks on a lease horse? Do we? So you definitely can, and it's great for many reasons. We did not, because we have an option to close our lease at any point if the horse isn't able to stand up. also, it's not like we're just doing 6 months at a time, and we did not do vet check. However, if it comes to a point where we decide to buy him, then we definitely would do a vet check. We've vet checked almost every one of our horses that we've bought. I think Finn is the only one we didn't vet check. So what about Storm? Somebody wanted to know, what about Storm? What about Storm, Gabby? How's Storm enjoying life? Is he enjoying life?
Yeah.
Storm is loving what he's doing. He seems calm and relaxed in the field, and he's got friends. He's not aggressive. He's never like mad and angry. You know how sometimes he gets mad and angry. He is enjoying the smaller field there. He enjoys the few friends that he has, and he's teaching like 3 or 4 lessons a week. And we've had people come up to us and say that they love riding Storm. He's taught adults. He's taught children and tiny children. He seems happy, but part of the reason that we decided to lease him to our trainer for lessons is that we want to be able to keep Storm safe, and he's an awesome lesson horse, but if a time comes where Storm is not happy anymore doing lessons, we want to be able to say, okay, Storm, come on home with us, and you don't have to do it anymore. So that's a big reason why we leased him.
How old's Grayson again?
How old is Grayson again?
11.
11. So the lease involves, like I told you, Gabby can ride him, can train him. She's going to be under the direction of our trainer, which is what I actually really wanted to have in the lease, was that Brandon would guide her. Like, so right now she's not like jumping Finn really big jumps by herself in the arena. She's like waiting for Brandon to like tell her what to do while he's not there and stuff like that. He's still her lease horse, and she can put him in our field with our own horses and, you know, take him out and ride him when she wants, but she's riding him under the direction of our trainer, which I thought was super important.
Call Grayfin Griffin.
Griffin, that's cute.
That's from Vivian Violet.
Vivian Violet, you got good taste.
Grayfin Griffin.
Griffin, I love it.
Can I say a comment?
Sure, go ahead, say a
A
comment.
person said, I'd love to fly Sophie out to Maryland.
Maryland,
Maryland, and have her ride my horse. He's in Appaloosa. I think he would love her.
Aw, Sophie's like, fly me out, fly me out. You want to fly out?
Yes.
I'm going to go to Maryland. Can you fly me out too?
I think I would need a parent to go with me.
Yeah. So somebody else wanted to know, like, when Sophie is done with Finn, will you sell him? And she said, no, definitely not. And somebody is asking, what is Finn's? I can't stop thinking about him being Griffin now. Like, he is Griffin. He's not our horse, so we can't change his name yet, but he's totally a Griffin. Like, he is a Griffin. Do you like Griffin?
No.
I love it. So, Gabby, do you want to go to Trillium?
Yeah.
So she's going to Trillium again this year, and she's going to take both horses. Gabby, what do you want to do with Grayfin? Do you have any, like, aspirations? Like, what do you want to do with
Ride
him?
him around, have fun.
She just
show
wants to,
Trillium,
yeah, she
win some ribbons.
yeah, win some ribbons, have fun, make him a better horse. Like, she is not somebody who's super driven and motivated to be at the top. She just wants to go out there and have fun and ride her horse. And I love that about her, because she doesn't ever take it out on the horse if she doesn't do well. And she never takes it seriously. She doesn't take the whole showing and the whole thing seriously to the extent where she gets upset if she doesn't do well. Like, that's what I want for her. I want that for both of my kids, and both of them are like that, and it makes me proud, actually, that they're not like that. Their main goal is to do the best for their horse and to have fun. Do you have any, like, aspirations, show aspirations, other than just showing Grayson? It's all about winning.
Oh yeah.
It's about having fun.
So Sophie, somebody asked, is Sophie going to move up from Crossrails finally? Finally, Sophie, are you moving up from Crossrails?
Yes, I'm going to 2 foot.
She's going to 2 foot, if she can. So Brandon said there is no way in heck Sophie is going to ever show a Crossrail division again for the rest of her life. Like, he's like, put his foot down. She would if she could, but he's put his foot down and said no.
This person says, do you like lemons? Yes.
Yes, we all love lemons. I love that question too.
What about Gryffindor from Harry Potter?
Gryffindor.
I am a Gryffindor. I took a test.
Then why would you
It was
name him
like
Gryffindor? Gryffindor.
No, because I don't like
Gabby, what
I
house
like
am I in?
Slytherin.
She's in Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Same with Kaylee, though.
Comment below what house you're in. What
Kaylee doesn't even watch Harry Potter.
which Harry Potter house you're in. Okay,
How
so
old is Chino? He's 13.
So
Yeah,
people are asking about Fiona. What about Fiona? Poor Fiona. So Fiona is wonderful. She's amazing. We love her. We moved back to the lesson barn so that the girls can be on a team, be with like a group of people. When we went to the show last year, it was really hard because it was just us and our trainer showed up when it was time for showing, but it wasn't the experience that we thought we would have. Like we wanted to have the barn experience. We saw so many people there with big barns full of people and the kids all hung out and the trainers were all there, and like we wanted that support and that kind of experience, and we didn't have it, and that was probably our hardest experience last year. So we decided to go back to the lesson barn, and Fiona doesn't work there anymore, but Brandon does. So we're with Brandon now, but if we ever want Fiona to come, she will come and she will help us, and it's probably going to come to that. We're probably going to end up calling her to come and give us a lesson every once in a while. And so yeah, we have not abandoned Fiona. We're just at a different barn now, and she's closer to the barn that we were at before we moved back. Someone said, Elizabeth D said, hey, we should get, like, if we ever got a halflinger, we could name him Hufflepuff. That's cute. Fred Lovegood says, do you have a gaming channel? No, but you guys could do a gaming channel. Like, you should hear the, oh my gosh, that was the best idea. You should do it at night. The whole house is shaking from the girls screaming. They have like a bunch of their friends and they are loud. What game do you play?
Murder mystery.
Murder mystery?
Last night we played a horror game. I was the only one remaining because they both left.
Oh. How come
Yeah.
you guys left?
One jump scare and Kaylee
Scary?
was done.
I quit, so I just stood in one spot.
Thanks.
One jump scare and Kaylee left.
Kaylee left. I would not play murder mystery. Gabby likes that kind of
No,
stuff.
no, not the other one, the horror one. Where there's jump scares. We were completing tasks too, and I was nailing it. And then the first jump scare, she's gone.
Okay, so somebody wants to say, Allie W says, what's your summer plans? So our summer plans this year, a lot of things we haven't completely solidified yet. We still don't know what we're showing at Trillium this year. We just know that we're showing. I'll let you guys know as it all unfolds. We're hoping for the outdoor arena to open so we can like move a bit better, move a bit more. We plan to show, she plans to show Trillium and she plans to show Trillium. So we'll be showing Hunter and Jumper this year. She'll be showing 2 horses, she'll be showing 1 horse. That's all I know for sure.
My new thing is that I like to correct people on Roblox because they sometimes get mad at me. And then they like go off on me, but I'm just like, at least I'm not the one typing wrong. Like spelling wrong.
What? You criticize people?
No, I just correct them. They like spell something wrong and I'm like,
That is bad, Gabby. Who cares? Let people just make their
I
own
care.
mistakes. So somebody asked if Sophie's going to get a new horse, and that was a question that came up on our YouTube channel too. Are you going to grow into Chino and keep Chino? Did I already answer this? Are you going to grow into Chino and keep Chino, or are you getting a new horse?
I'm probably going to get a new horse because Chino's a hunter and I like doing jumpers.
She is, yeah, and Chino is totally a hunter. Like, he is just a hunter, and I would feel bad putting him in jumpers. I don't even think that, like, he's just so long-bodied, and I just don't think he would enjoy it. Sophie, do you have any, like, requests for your horse? Like, what are you hoping to have?
I don't know.
So,
I just want a quarter horse.
she wants a quarter horse because that's what she likes. She doesn't know anything other than a quarter horse, but she doesn't want a really tall horse, right? Like, Gabby loves tall horses.
oh yeah.
It's only tall horses.
She wants like a 15-2.
Tall horses or ponies?
15-2, 15-3, hand high, maybe 16. Like, Tex is a good size.
Tex is too tall.
Well,
I like
Texas
Storm's height.
like 16-1.
yeah, Texas
And
6.
Oakley's 16 hands.
Yeah. So she doesn't want a super tall horse, but she wants a jumper horse. She definitely wants a jumper horse. Right?
Yeah.
A Villa? A Villa? Is that your name? That's really cute. I wish you guys could come to Tennessee. I have a black Tennessee walking gelding that stands 15-3, who's a barrel racer. He's 4 out of 5. He's 4. Oh, he's 4. I don't know what that means. And then my off-track thoroughbred, 2-year-old.
He's 4 Oh, wait.
He's
He's
4
to 5 years old.
Oh. Then she has a 2-year-old off-track thoroughbred that stands 16-2 now. That's amazing. I would come just to see the Tennessee walking horse. So,
I have a 13-1 pony. Oh, that's great. I have
15.
a 12.
Medica Venture, I haven't seen you around for a while. It's nice to see you again. I actually recognize a lot of these people. Fred Lovegood wants to know, wait, where did it go? Why do quarter horses have their neck down 24/7? Is it because they're downhill? I don't know what she means.
Could mean that they're just Western, because Western horses are trained to have their head down.
Yeah, my pony has its head up.
Yeah, your horse, that's not always good. We don't have a show name for Greyfin. That's exciting. I think we need to get one. So somebody wants to know, am I going to show Penny? And so, yeah, I actually do want to show Penny. The girls are, so typically Gabby does Trillium and Sophie does like a bunch of other shows. And then Gabby has the option to do like the other shows around us too. But this year I think we're going to just keep it to Trillium. Try and keep like it to less days. Like there have been show seasons where we've shown a lot. And this year I am hoping and praying to show like in a trail. In an extreme trail, I think it's called. I want to show Penny in that. I think like that's my goal. That's what I'm working on. I don't know if that'll happen this year, but I would like to do that.
I do want to go to the place where I did my first jumper show though.
Oh, he is 5 or 4. That's what she said.
Oh, he is 5 or 4.
5 or 4 years old.
And she also says that she is the girl who was commenting a lot over how to ride Penny because she rides a Tennessee Walker. Well, that's cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to try Penny in another saddle. I haven't got a chance to do it yet. Peyton Equestrian might have qualified for the IEA season regional finals. That's super exciting. I'm so proud of you. Elizabeth D says they're not buying Greyfin, they want to lease him. So yeah, we have an option to buy him whenever we want. We're just going to wait and see how it goes. And I know a lot of you guys believe in facts and science, and I believe in feelings and emotions. And so I guess a lot of the time you guys can't understand me because I believe in that way. And I believe in Finn and Gabby. I believe that he makes her happy and she has so much fun riding him. And I also believe in Chino. I believe that he's her horse, and we don't just go out there and buy new horses to buy new horses. I want to protect Chino and keep him happy. We're working out a few little tiny things that I think are going to make a big, huge difference to him this summer. But I also don't want him to have to live up to Gabby's desire to show and do all the things. Like, just because Gabby wants to show him, last year she showed him in 4 divisions or 4 different things she showed him in. I don't think it's fair for him to have to do what Gabby wants because Gabby wants to do it. And that's why we got Greyfin, because now she has an opportunity to show Chino and the things that she wants to show him, but he doesn't have to, he can, I don't know how to say it, he doesn't have to live up to what Gabby wants. He can be one of her horses that she shows and just kind of like give him a little bit of a break, a little bit of a rest, take the pressure off of him, because I don't think he's a high pressure horse. I don't think he thrives in going out there and like Finn thrives at going out there and riding, and Chino, I just don't feel like he's like that. So that's the purpose of this, not to replace Chino. not to get rid of a horse that we don't like, because we do love him and he's amazing. And like I said, she came 10th and 12th out of like 49 people, 49 or 59 people, I think 49 people. And that's huge for her very first time at 14 years old. Like, I don't know. I think he did well. She did well. It was an amazing experience. And Grayfin is just an addition.
Will we show Gracie? We are all too tall for her, but we might take her to some lead in line classes with Brooklyn and Jacob.
Yeah, that would be so fun. If we can actually get that happening this year, I would love to do that. I would love to take my grandkids to a horse show and in the lead line class. And there are a couple. There are a couple of places that we can go. So also I wanted to answer, people ask, are we going to be trail riding this year? We are going to trail ride the heck out of this year. Like, some seasons we show a lot. This year I want to try and keep it so that we're only going to Trillium and doing the rated shows as much as I can, so that we can trail ride. I want to go trail riding with friends. We have a bunch of friends now that we can go on different trail rides with. I know, like, Haley wants to go trail riding, and I just, like, we're really excited to do some trail riding, and I want to trail ride. And I might not go with my kids, and I might, like, branch off and do my own kind of trail riding thing. Also,
I do not like trail riding.
I know, Sophie does not like trail riding. How come you don't like trail riding?
Because remember me and Finn went underneath the tree?
Just from one thing that happened to you?
And we never just walked.
Okay, but I am going to walk on trails. That's why I'm not
You
going.
complain.
Yeah, I do. I freak out and complain. Like, this is the year Sophie and I have to, like, figure some stuff out. And, like, trail running is scary as heck. Like, it's scary. Like, out in the open, like, people, I used to think, like, trail riding, people would say, oh, my horse is only good for trail riding, and I'd be like, yeah, well, trail riding is nothing, but trail riding is extreme, man. It is extreme, and
You don't do any extreme ones.
I know, but just going out there with no fences, no place to keep your horse in. Your horse can just get scared. Like, if your horse takes off, you're in big trouble. Like, I don't know why I judged you, Sophie. I'm sorry, because it is scary.
And,
You hate trails?
no, I was going to say something else.
But, like, our trail experience has only been with Gabby.
Okay.
And it's not fun. They're wild. So, if somebody wants to know some tips for your first show.
You stole that from me.
Oh, is that what you were going to do?
Yeah.
Okay, tell them.
Have fun and remember that it's only to have fun.
Treat it like a lesson. Just go in there, ride like you would in a lesson. It's not anything different than that. You're not competing against anyone else specifically. You're competing against yourself, trying to make yourself better, your horse better, and think of it that way, and it won't be stressful. Any tips for that?
No.
What? Gotta give the poor kid a tip for a first horse show. Oh, she's got her own. She's gonna pick her own. Sorry about that.
What is my Finn's show name? Special FX.
Special FX. I lost it. Please do a free jumping video. Who would you like us to free jump?
I lost the comment, but I remember what it was.
Okay, what was it?
It was, has Gabby read Percy Jackson? Like, the book.
Yeah.
And she thought I would like it. Oh, there it is. No, but I do read a different kind of book.
Yeah, she reads more like anime and murder mystery and stuff, right? Is that what you read?
Murder mystery? What?
Oh, just anime?
No, it's not anime.
Oh, what is it that you read?
It's Korean, whatever it's called.
She reads something that, some kind of Korean book that I don't even know what it is. Oh, so Melissa,
Oh, yes, she has.
92, has been a member for 2 months. That's so amazing. Has Sophie tried trails in a Western saddle? It's a lot more secure feeling. That's so good.
No, because the only saddle we have that fits Finn that I've ridden him in before is her saddle, and it's very squeaky. when I'm
Sophia has
around.
ridden Western.
Yeah,
Ridden
not on
Chino.
trails.
Chino on trails.
one time,
Once.
and he did spook on me,
That's 'cause
and it
Fizz
was
spooked.
terrifying.
Yeah, so that's a good idea, and probably that's what we're gonna look into before we do. Like this year, I want to actually go out there and brave the trails. I have a couple of friends who are women that have said, like, if we need to walk for a whole trail, we'll walk. I want to like go to the Ganaraska Forest, which is this big trail system here that we have close by us, and I wanna advance to that this year. I wanna like go out there and like really ride. It's hard because we're at different levels, like taking Gabby and Kaylee for a ride and then them just taking off and doing their own thing would be amazing, and us going off in our own direction would be amazing. It's just trail riding.
We would meet on the trails some.
Yeah, and
But Kaylee and I find big fields to ride in the
yeah,
trails.
and then I
Or
want
big
to film too. Like I like to enjoy watching her and Kaylee. I like to see them, and like it makes me happy to see them enjoying their horses too. So going off on my own has been like a bit of a struggle, but I mean we're gonna figure it out and we're gonna get it going this summer. But that is a huge goal for us.
Will Gabby and Sophie do a dressage show?
Oh yeah, that was what I was gonna ask.
I've never done that.
So it's good for them to do a dressage show
I
for
wanna
sure.
try one.
It's weird how it works here. Like our trainers are hunter trainers, I feel like, and they can do jumpers as well. To get like a dressage lesson, we pretty much have to get like a dressage trainer. Our trainers are trained themselves in hunter, jumper, and dressage, but I think to actually get like a specialized lesson in dressage, we'd have to go out there and get another trainer.
Is Sam gonna get a horse? Sam, do you want a horse?
Don't know.
Somebody's trying to call. So Sam, we're still on the books about getting. We're still on the. I don't even know what to say. We're still on the fence about getting Sam a horse. Like I really want Sam to have a horse because it's something we could do together. Sam, would you enjoy like going down and riding a horse with me? Like say the kids were all grown up and gone. Would you enjoy going out on the trail ride with me? He's giving me a look like, no, I would hate that. He likes his chair and his TV and his phone and his computer, and he's not really that kind of a guy, but I would love that. Like, I would love for him to just go out on a trail, because he gives me confidence. Like, I feel like, even though he probably wouldn't save me if I got into, like, a problem with Penny, I feel like he could save me, and that gives me confidence. Like, when we go with the Pasofino lady, she gives me confidence.
What are the girls' favorite animals besides horses? Snakes.
Who's snake? You?
No, my favorite animal
So,
beside horses.
I like every animal.
I want a ferret.
I hate monkeys.
I want a ferret, too. They are really stinky, though.
I want a snake.
Yeah, I love monkeys. So somebody said got interrupted when I was talking about Gray Finn's lease rules. So basically, his rules are that Gabby can ride him whenever she wants. We can put him in the field with our horses. We can take him to shows. We can do whatever we want. But like I said, we are under the direction of our trainer, which is how I wanted it. Like, he will guide us with him. It's not like it's our own horse and we'll just go out there, saddle him up, and take him out for a trail ride. We would, say, hey, Brandon, we are thinking about taking our horses for a trail ride. Can Gabby take Finn with her? Which I don't know that he is a trail ride kind of horse. She'd probably take Chino. And he will tell us, like, I don't want you jumping him today, or I don't want you jumping him tomorrow, or like, it'll always be a back and forth thing until we decide how it's going to go. And I want it to be like that because he's a specialized horse, and I want Gabby's journey on him to be overseen by Brandon, who is his owner and is a professional. And so there's that. We can end the lease at any point and buy him. We can end the lease. She will show him, and Brandon will also continue to train him and ride him and help her train him. And I can't remember what else there was. There weren't like a ton of things. It's just like a regular in-barn lease. Nobody else will ride him. Nobody else, like, he won't be leased to anybody else. It's not a half lease. It's a full lease. Brandon and Gabby, this is something they will do together, and I don't know how to say this so it sounds in a way that you guys can understand it, but a lot of things you guys don't see about Brandon is that he's a very gentle, kind, loving man that really has a lot to offer, and I love the idea of Gabby getting to work on this journey with Finn, with Brandon. I think he has a lot to teach her, and a lot of things that she needs right now, I think, will come from him. So a lot of that makes me happy.
Someone wants to know, how should I bribe someone to get a mini?
Just get the mini. Just buy it and bring it home.
Don't throw devils.
Just trick
Don't throw devils.
the person who you want to buy a mini to go look at the mini, and then they will probably fall in love with it because it's so cute.
Alright, so I'm just going to answer this last one from Becca Smith.
Wait, this one.
Oh, Gabby has one first. Go ahead. Can you read it? I can't see, it's so tiny. Amy, I recognize her, says, any more Border Collies in the future? I know Laura has found her love for Dalmatians. I know, that's so, I still love
There's
Molly.
more.
Oh, I love Molly a lot too. Like, I do love her.
However, I love how well Gabby has done with Molly.
I mean, to be fair, Molly doesn't have to do much. We're not like, Sophie trained a deaf dog. Like a completely deaf dog, and the dog can do everything that okay, not everything, but
Can you wake up my dog?
yeah, but I mean, yeah, I agree. Gabby has done phenomenal with her. She's a good girl, and I love her. Do we have another Border Collie in our future?
I'm gonna get a German Shepherd next,
And
and then another Border Collie.
so she's been easy. I know, like, long ago, people told us, don't ever get a Border Collie. You're never going to be able to do it. You're going to fail, blah, 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 because they're so hard, and I feel like she's just fit into our ooh. Squish your breath out of her. I feel like she's just fit into our family like nothing. Like, she's easy. She's good. She
Molly.
is such a loving dog. I don't know. She is, our lifestyle fits her breed exactly. Like, she's just very affectionate, very loving. And then this one too.
She's putting all her weight on me.
In the future, when the kids grow up and the dogs are all gone and the horses are all older, just sitting in the field, eating grass, relaxing, I'll get myself a Dalmatian because they are such an incredible breed. I had no idea. I don't know why more people don't have Dalmatians. They're just so smart and so attached.
Even the deaf ones are smart.
They're just so attached. Like, honestly, oh, hello, Molly.
I can't go anywhere by myself.
Sophie, if Sophie were to leave this room right now and the dog was with me, she would watch Sophie for a minute and then follow her. She follows Sophie everywhere. If Sophie does anything that the dog thinks could possibly mean that she's sad, she gets right in there and has to make sure Sophie's happy at every given second. Like, Sophie cannot be upset.
Daisy even taught herself to push doors open.
We are still looking for a farm. We absolutely are. Sam and I are looking all the time. Prices right now are insane. This is going to be our forever farm, our end-of-the-line farm, no more beginner farms. So I'm being really, really picky. Sam wants to go for a lot of land, really cheap price with a tear-down house. I don't want to go that route, and that's what's taking us so long. I want a really nice farm, and he doesn't want to pay that price. So we're kind of like, we look every single day. Every single day we are looking at houses and online trying to figure out if it would be good or if it would not be good, if it would fit us. And so the next time we move, you guys, it's going to be like a big move and a big barn and it's going to be big. So be prepared for that. So I was going to answer a question.
Daisy is really heavy.
Yeah, Daisy is really heavy. Allie says, thanks for doing my question. And Horse Girl said, what about Sophie's channel? So she'll be 13 at the end of this year, and when she's 13, she can take over her channel again.
I can drive a car in 2 years. We should be scared.
Elizabeth D says, Grayfin tosses his toes out in front of him when he jumps.
Only over, like, small jumps. When
Yeah.
he actually jumps higher, he picks them up.
Yeah. Does Gabby want to show at the Royal? Yeah, so that is a big
Sure.
thing. That is a big thing. Like, this is going to probably be her last year at Trillium at the silver level because she does want to show bigger shows. But we want to like work our way up. Also, does Brandon think that Grayfin has hunter potential? So when Grayfin first came to this barn, he was a little more. It's just settling in, and Gabby started riding him very soon after he got there. He hadn't really settled in. He is, and Brandon said like maybe one day he could be a hunter, but he definitely didn't really show any signs of hunter potential. But now that he's settled in, holy heck, he's changed so much. Like I don't know if you guys notice, I never see anybody commenting about how different he is now. Like he doesn't jump as big over most of the jumps. He does still occasionally, but he's starting to slow down a lot, and he's starting to like go over a little bit differently, and we think that with training and time he absolutely could have hunter potential. He's probably never going to be an eventer, but he thinks he does have hunter potential. Yeah, we're ending the video about L Hall, who I love. Thank you for being such a strong supporter of us and commenting often and supporting us and standing up for us. It's so kind of you. And she wants to know, why does Gabby ride Grayfin with spurs? Yeah, it's the burning question, Gabby. So Brandon rides him in spurs, and Gabby rides him in spurs because Brandon rides him in spurs, right?
Yeah.
So I did talk to Brandon at the last ride, but she was already halfway through the ride before I remembered that people were wondering if she could ride him without spurs. And so I did talk to Brandon about it. We're going to look into it, and she's going to try and ride him without spurs and see how that goes. And
I've ridden him without spurs.
how does it go?
Meh.
Meh. Anyway, we're gonna try it.
How high has Gabby and Sophie jumped? I have jumped 2.6. I think that's the highest I've done.
Yeah, and you did it.
And that's the time I fell off.
No, but you've done it too since then. Like you did it too. Somebody wants to know if we could do a truth or dare on the horses. That'd be fun.
We've done it before.
Oh, we've done it before.
Yeah, with Paige.
All right. That's it. I think we're done.
Oh, I didn't answer. 3'6".
Is that the highest you've jumped?
Yeah.
3'6".
Well, 4 foot when Grayfin overjumped.
Yeah, when Grayfin
He's jumped
overjumps,
over the 4
he
foot
drives.
standard.
He jumps 3'6". But when she first started riding him, like I feel like he really likes a kid too. Like Storm likes kids, and he likes kids. I think Chino would appreciate someone older. He's an old soul kind of a horse, I feel like, and Finn maybe would probably prefer someone that's older. Although he loves Sophie, he's exactly like Sophie's Dalmatian. Finn loves Sophie. Like if Sophie walks away and I'm holding on to him and I'm not paying attention, poof, he drags me to Sophie. Like he notices where she is at every single second. If somebody else rides him, he's like tenses up right away and is like, oh my gosh, like. He knows Sophie, prefers Sophie. She's not like a bossy rider with him. She lets him kind of, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I know a lot of people will not understand what I'm trying to say, but he does love Sophie a lot, and he tries to keep her safe, and he really, his heart is all for Sophie.
Some people who've ridden Finn don't like him because he shakes his head so much.
Yeah, a lot of people that ride Finn don't like to ride him.
He's hard to control.
Last one. Somebody says, somebody said your hair looks so pretty.
Thank you.
So somebody said, are we going to go camping again? Oh man, we want to. We definitely want to. And Lauren, I think your name is Lauren, right? Lauren Hall said, thanks Laura for answering. Can't wait to see how he does without the spurs. Keep doing what you're doing. Always have my support. Well, thank you so much, and thank you for asking hard questions that sometimes don't come across well, and asking us kindly. And people are saying thank you so much. Sophie is 11, 12. All right, that is it though. This has been like a whole hour long live video. I hope we answered all your questions, all your burning questions. If you have more, go ahead and message me on Instagram or leave them in the comments, and I'll try and figure out them. And a lot of stuff we don't know yet because it hasn't happened, like the show season. But I'm happy to have you guys along with us. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
See, my knuckles are